I'm 10 years old. Mom says this was around the age when the kids on the school bus started making fun of her legs, of the golden hairs that were sprouting along her shins. This whole ordeal is necessary, apparently, in order to prevent young women from bullying me more than they already do. For example, a girl has started a rumor that my foreign mother has special rules about underwear. That I am, according to rumor, not allowed to wear a bra, even though apparently I'm in such desperate need of one, that this girl, Mackenzie Madden, leads men of other 10-year-olds who are all embarrassed for me together. Suddenly every kid is very aware of each other's nipples and hopes that bras will resolve this new and crucial issue. Bestemor? Bestemor? Bestemor means grandmother in Norwegian. Bestemor, were you a topic of conversation the way Mom is? Or did you do the mothering bit just right so that no one would have anything to comment about behind your back? Herregud, det er ikke noe problem! Did you sit with Mom and steadily direct her by the tub through this whole process? Did you ever sit and do anything together? Mom and I, we watch as the hair disappears. For the first time, I am no longer a beast. She looks, I look, not a beast, so now I am a woman. Bestemor, do you remember giving me this? You gave it to me, remember? Et dukkehjem, a doll's house. The story of a woman, Nora, who decides this isn't it. August 2011 I Oslo. Fra bestemor. From bestemor. Grandmother. It translates pretty well. My mouth always feels like it's saying, the best mother. Did you consider your daughter when you gave this to me? I'm wondering if you had her in mind. Mom says you really pushed those dresses on her. And what might be the problem with wearing loose pants, or a short haircut, or no toxic chemicals smeared on our skin and around our eyes each day? Why did her choices upset you? It's just not done. When a woman doesn't follow dress code, it can indicate a disregard for expectations, and this disregard can be regarded as disrespectful. And this is what you taught me by sharing your thoughts with me about every woman around you. She needs to figure out her hairdo, doesn't she? Oh, she doesn't know when to stop eating, does she? Moment by moment, along the docks of Oslo, or on our shopping sprees. Did you mean to teach me? Some of them are even Norwegian. The list is moderately long. The possibilities really are endless. Hi, I'm 18. So you know my boyfriend? Yeah, he's my first boyfriend. And yeah, I live in Willett's dorm, and we were there earlier, actually this morning, and while we were there, we had sex. Hi, so you know my boyfriend? Yeah, this morning, actually, we had sex. Yeah, I had never done that before. It was great. It was fun. Hi, so you know sex? I did that. This morning, actually, just now. But it was great. It was special, so special. It was, hello. I've never done this before, but I love you. I love who I think you've been, or I love who I think you'll be someday, or I love who I think you are as you press against me here in this wide, small place. And I pretend your face isn't yours. Hi, I'm 12. Bestimore, do you remember? We're visiting you in Norway for the summer again, and you and I are out enjoying the sun together, and I am but a tween, and I see these glorious, suave, burnt to a crisp Scandinavian teenagers strolling along the beach as we head for the car. And you leaned over, Bestimore, and pointed out, she still has her baby fat, see? I look at this gorgeous midriff. I can't even distinguish if I'm jealous or turned on. Her belly looks so cool. Oh, that is terrible! Herregud! You've lost yours, but some people never lose them. You are good. You remind me of my responsibility as a young woman to get rid of my baby fat, to get rid of my body fat. You have legs that go on forever. That is perfect. I'm gangly and always wear mini skirts. My doctor, according to him, my knees are functionally weird, but not conspicuously so. My legs are soft in a lotiony way, hairless, always very naked legs. You say I have the right legs. The reason I wear mini skirts is not because I'm proud, even though you say I should be. I wear them because I want to look good. My hips are emphasized in a certain way. Girls will notice me. And if girls notice me, that will make me cool, because I will have friends. And if I have friends, I could even end up being popular. And if I'm popular, boys will notice me. And if boys notice me, I can marry one of them. She's the goal of a lifetime. I am not yet afraid of what will happen to me if I wear a miniskirt in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm not yet afraid of darkness, of the strange craggly corners of our town, of trucks that pull up along the side of our little lake, of teachers and doctors and counselors and coaches, plumbers. I'm not yet afraid because up until now, you, Bestimore, and everybody else has been keeping close watch over me. I'm not even allowed to walk to tween school by myself. Bestimore, what did you do when you passed men on the street? Did you look up at the exact moment of intersection and pronounce a simultaneously sincere but stern hello? more than another? Could you measure the toxicity of his testosterone just by sensing his pace or his gait in your periphery? I don't measure or distinguish anymore. The only assumption I make is that this person walking towards me might be what the general public deems a man. And then comes my saga of strategies. Now, when I was younger, Jenna Marbles became a YouTube sensation by creating an instructional video. What to do if a guy is talking to you and you would like him to leave. Now, maybe he can't hear your disinterest over the blaring music, or maybe he won't take no for an answer, or maybe he really can't pick up on social cues whatsoever. The key was the face. It's what you give him in return for his insolence or ignorance. Does anyone know the face? Megan, would you like to share it with us? Megan's doing it, but I'm up here with lights on me. You do kind of this, and then you don't talk, and you just hold it. And you wait until he's gone. So at some point, I began nursing a similar tactic when I passed men on the street. But my light frown drew more attention. You gotta smile more, honey. Let's see you smile. So eventually, I began just running past every man I saw on the street, especially at night. The speed added more of a sense of purpose to my movement. Nowadays, whatever my thoughts are, when I'm about a half block away from the man, I start to say my thoughts out loud. Well, you're Martha Granoff. Always wondered who Martha Berry are. I wish we had these little history lessons about this. Does it look like my mouth is still moving? Can he see that I'm talking? My hope is that as he approaches me and we pass each other, he will believe I'm not mentally capable of receiving or interpreting any potential advances or compliments. Does my fear make me a woman? Does it make me a beast? At a party or club. At a party or a club. I am a beast of a woman. The touch of bodies against mine was initially more than acceptable. Men's non-consensual grazing of the small of my back was what made me a woman. What made me proud to be whatever strangers interpreted me as. Someone, something they were entitled to. I was proud to take men by the hands and whirl them near me or grind them up against my tailbone. What they dreamed of was just a dream. It wasn't theirs, and it never could be. Any power over me was imagined by us both. Control made me a beast, a real woman without promising anything to anyone. Is this what it felt like, Best Amour, when you met him on the dance floor? Could you tell he'd wind up being my grandfather? Did you know what he wanted? Or was it you this time who wanted? Do you remember? You told me he sang. Bésame, bésame mucho. Was it you who was asking for a kiss? With your breath? With your polite hips? With your straight lines for lips? Hi, I'm 7. Best Lord, we're on the train on our way back to your house. The window. My reflection. What would it feel like for my face to be close? This close to another face straight on. Anita, what are you? My dad reminds me that everyone and his uncle leans their scalp against this window. I could get that crap in my mouth and die. When I finally do kiss a person, it's a guy in college, and he's a sophomore, and I'm but a humble freshman. He says he will teach me. Next thing I know, 2 slippery, slobbery, salmon pink worms are wriggling over my face hole like they're trying to dig their way back into the earth after a rainstorm! I wasn't unhappy after, just a little stunned that I had seen this moment from the outside in movies so many times that I expected I'd already know all about what it felt like. Like a good hard glass window with some heavy tone. No, this thing really requires you share your mouth with someone. Have any of you ever tried your hand at contact improv? I'm really asking, has anyone heard of that? Maybe raise a hand, I don't know. Oh, great. So, I don't know how your teacher explained it, but put your finger up against mine. Now, this is the smallest point of contact we could be having. And what allows us to be in contact is tone. And tone, my friends, is what it takes to be a good kisser. I'm 24. The woman I'm dating, the fateful week I meet my current partner, who is missing work for this, pull your applause. The woman I'm dating, she has no tone. When we finally kiss, she brings her lips up against mine and leaves them there, just barely allowing anything to happen between our 2 faces. I try to apply pressure, thereby creating tone, but no. Hers is nearly non-existent, so that'll never work. A couple days later, I meet this person who I wind up at a club with. And instead of overtly flirting with him, I run to the bathroom to text him. Asking him to sneak away with me and come back to my place. Something. The bathroom is in a basement though, so the text never sends. I ask him on the dance floor, hey, did you get my text? No, what did it say? He rushes us off to the coat room and tone. Hi, I'm 13. Last night I had a dream. There was a woman, and she was having sex. It was like any of my imagined scenarios between a man and a woman. Same moves, same curves, same landscapes. It's just, I was the man. Or I wasn't a man, but he wasn't there. It was just me there with her. Hi, I'm 22. Hello. I've never done this before, but I love this. I love who I think you've been, or I love who I think you'll be someday, or I love who I think you are as you press against me here in this wide, small place I pretend this bed is my home. Dear Diary, there's a term that's really been going around in middle school lately. And this dream may indicate that I am, this term, bisexual! But it was one time, and I don't think this dream is significant enough for me to come out for. No big deal. Hi, I'm 17. Hi, I'm 20. Hi, I'm 23. You'll find many women get confused by close friendships. It's easy to get confused. Women become very close with their friends. When a real-life woman is finally in my bed, climbing over me, here I am, back in this landscape. I am the man. The man? The beast? Why am I anything but woman here? Woman. 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 I spend life as a woman only in relation to men. Now here she is, and I have no measure of what I am. I've taken the trolley to see you today, Bestonwood. It's actually my first time taking the trolley here on my own as an adult. I met a woman at the university today. She's here for the Gender Studies program. She's from Chechnya. This is her first week ever wearing jeans, ever wearing pants. She's from Chechnya. Which means if she wears anything but a longish skirt or fails to cover her hair in public, a black van will drive up alongside her, roll the window slightly down, and a government man will shoot a paintball gun at her head. She doesn't break dress code for fear of losing parts of her face. Bestonwood, when you were alive, sometimes you couldn't hear what I said. If your sons or my brother spoke, then you were listening. But 82 years of ignoring the sound of women's voices. I do it. I tear women down in my head. I tear them apart. I hope they'll lack knowledge or experience in a world of men so that I can get ahead, seem ahead, so that I can be part of this world of men. I try to listen. I want to listen. I can listen. I have disregarded expectations. Like Nora. At the end of the play, she makes a decision to regard different expectations that she can make for herself. August 2011 i Oslo. My birthday, a few days before I started college. Fra bestemor. The best mother. You were gone a few days before I started grad school. But we grieved you for years before you died. Memory loss. And bestemor, I don't know if you would remember this, or if you ever even knew. But you did your best. Was it good enough? While you were alive, you hurt others, and you hurt yourself. But you did your best. så stolt av deg. You are proud of me. And my best is all I can do. There is a lady who knows that if she breathes, she risks. There is a lady who knows that if she thinks, she dives. And diving can mean falling and never getting home. And home won't want her back if she cannot comply. And home can hurt her hard, can pierce her in the eye. And eyes are all she has to see that they are lost. That home is on a cliff, and reaching the water has too high a cost. But there is a lady who knows that the water is the life, and soaring down is what it takes. She'll let her stomach drop to graze the surface